Hey, it's Sally at Alcohol and So I'm back, and have been asked about how to make SVGs if I have an embroidery that has applique in it. And it can be a little bit tricky, so let's take a look at that. So let's open mySewnet embroidery, double click here, and let's open a blank canvas. Okay, so I think I have, where did I have it? Let's do the eggs first, kind of that season. So these come in as an embroidery. If we're lucky, we'll be able to see that we can export applique pieces here, which are the SVGs, but we cannot. So we need to click over here on this over here and edit this in Stitch Editor. So you open Stitch Editor, it opens in Stitch Editor, and you'll see that you have this Applique tab. If we're lucky and we click Express Applique, it says no application shape found. I'll show you a different design that does have that, so we don't have that available. So let's zoom in the first two shapes and I'll show you what we're going to do. Going to go to Applique Outline. I'm much better on point line, and what you do is you need to click on a C. It said click on a Applique Outline point line. Come on now, point line. So now there we go, and we're going to define our applique shape. It probably might be better. I want it just inside my, and before I firm it up, I can move my little dots so that they're right in the middle of my stitching line. So my stitching will go right over my shape that I cut. I don't really want it to be on the outside of it. Now it's going to show underneath this flower because that flower is open, but that's okay. If we wanted to, so then we right click when we're through, we want to have a cutout, and then we say okay. So we could do another applique outline, pick this one here and go around the flower. Maybe a little small to do that. I don't know what you think, but could work. That may be more of a mess than you need. Pull the edges to meet the, so there's my flower. Applique outline point line. I'm going to click here and then just, so remember you have to click onto a C or an S. And we can move these around. And then move down. Where's the C here? The T's are trim commands. I don't think it'll let us do it for a trim command. So I haven't decided if I want my egg to go underneath the flower or not. I guess underneath it's fine. There's the cut command for that one, so I'll start here. And you really don't necessarily have to put a whole bunch of lines, just enough to give you the shape. One more. Here's the color command for that one. The C's color and the T's are trim. And just move any if you feel like they need to be moved to make your shape fit how you want it to be. I think that looks like these would be good. So that's on my eggs. I'm not going to do any more flowers. And I can decide what I want to do about this. I can always trim this out. I'm ambivalent about it. But anyway, so now we close Stitch Editor. And now we have the egg colors here. And we go to File, and here's Export Appliqué Pieces. Export for Cutter, SVG, Export. And we're going to export them to Documents. And we're going to call them Eggs. Save. And then that's that. So we'll just go ahead and exit out of this, because I don't want that. No, I'm not going to save it. And we're going to open up another one. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to mySewnet Embroidery again. And we're going to go to blank canvas. Oh, here, we're going to use this one. And we're going to, pardon me, click here, because we want this one, because I know this one has shapes already, well, that we can make easily. So I'm going to send this to my computer. And now we're going to go over here, and there it is. So now, still we don't have things where we can send out the applique pieces, but when we open in Stitch Editor, now remember when we go to applique on this one, we don't have to do the point line, because when we click on Express Applique, it found and added 9 potential applique pieces. Now we know that they are, and I want cutouts, so I hit OK. Now we know that there are not 9. So here, and we can go through each piece. So we're on the first piece and hit next piece. So you see how this is showing the points. So I'm clicking. And if I wanted, I could select fabric for each of these so we could delineate them. So see, now that has a different fabric. That's the next piece. Next piece. Next piece. Let's select another fabric. Oh, that's that one. Next piece. This is going to help us see that I can't even tell where that changed it. Okay, so some of these were the little stars. Oh, maybe that star there. Okay. Okay, so let's count. 1 is an orange. 2 is this one. 3 is this one. 4 is that one. 5 is this one. 6 is this one. 7 is this one. 8 is this one. 9 is this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete some of them. So this has got a lot of points. So let's delete this piece because we only want 3, one of each of them. So now where are we? Next piece. This one. Let's delete that one because that has a lot of points. Next piece. Let's leave that one. Next piece. Let's delete that one. Next piece. Next piece. Delete that one. We don't need that one. That's one of the stars. Next piece. Next piece. Delete that one. Next piece. Next piece. Next piece. We're going to delete that one. Next piece. Next piece. Next piece. We're going to delete that one because it's got a bunch of steps. Next piece. 1, 2, 1, 2. Uh-oh, I deleted one too many. So we need to undo till we get back to this one here. So I deleted one of these when I shouldn't have deleted it. So we got that one back. Okay. So next piece. I'm going to delete that. Next piece is, we're not deleting that one. 1, 2, delete this one. Next piece, 1, 2, delete that one. 1, 2, 3. Delete that one. 1, 2, 3. And we don't need that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now we just have 3 pieces. 3 different colors of fabric. That's just not what you would necessarily have, but it shows us that we have 3 different colors. So now we're going to close, exit mySewnet. Not mySewnet, Stitch Editor. So now we're back to the regular mySewnet. In the stitching, if we wanted to watch it stitch out, we could. And then we're going to go to export applique pieces. We want to export the cutter, export, and these are ornaments. I'm putting them in documents under by the temp. Ornaments ornaments 1. Save. Okay, so we can exit out of that. Not saving them because I don't need to. Now I'm going to open the crafting software. We're going to open crafting. We're going to open, it doesn't matter what size, whatever size mat you're going to use. We're going to go File, Insert from Device. And we're in Documents. So there's ornaments and eggs. So we're going to, I don't think you can select a, no, you can only select one at a time. So open, convert to cut paths is what you want to do. I don't think you want to print. You just want to convert to cut paths because we just want to cut our applique. Move it over out of the way. File, insert from device. Ornaments 2. Convert to cut paths. Okay, move it over out of the way. File, insert from device. Open. Nope, I think that's the one I did already. File, insert from device. It's wise if you remember what you did. Open. Convert to cut paths. Okay. So this is, these go like this and they, come on, mister. Nope. Now it's wise if you, because we don't want to change these sizes, if you go down here and say disable resizing on each of these. That way when you're moving them around, you don't accidentally change the size of them. So this is how they fit together in your project. Like this, if you'll recall. So that's the ornaments. And then here are eggs. Open. They're not as pretty because I drew them. But here's an egg. Same thing with that. Disable resizing. I've just found disable resizing to be useful. You can always change it if you need to change the size of them later, but quite useful. Alright, insert from device, egg, open, convert to cut path, disable resizing. File, insert from device, egg, open, convert to cut paths. That's funny, the eggs are so much smaller than the ornaments. That must be a big embroidery. Okay. And I think we have one more egg. One, two, three, four, 5. And convert to cut paths. Disable resizing. That was a better egg. And insert from device. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, half dozen. Open. Convert to cut paths. Disable resizing. What is that? Oh, that's the flower. Man, that's going to be hard to move on this. We will have to zoom in. But definitely, I have a hard time moving these things when they're small. There we go. There's our little flower. So you would just arrange them on your mat. Cut as many as you need for your project. Obviously, you would not want your ornaments to be close together like that. And then just go ahead and cut. So if you have any questions, put them in the question boxes. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you.